Hello everyone, I'm Preeti. Today I'm gonna talk or I'll teach you how to find the biggest element in an array. I have previously made a video of about how to initialize, declare and also how to traverse an array and also how to take the input from the console. But now I'll teach you how to find that biggest element in an array. So first let me initialize and declare an array. I'm initializing an array and 1 2 3 4 5 and I'll give 90 as the biggest element. Now what should be the output? 90 should be the output because 90 is the biggest element in array. So I'll teach you according to the steps. In the first step, take a variable that is integer type. Let the variable name be biggest element and assign array index position 0 value to this variable. So array index position, the 0th index position has the value 1 and this value 1 is actually being assigned to biggest element. Now we are supposed to iterate an array using a for loop. This is the second step, that is int I is equals to 0, I less than a dot length. So I should be always less than array length and I plus plus, just incrementing an array. Now this first step was to initialize and declare an array. The second step was to initialize, create a variable and assign the first index position of an array value into this biggest element, and third is to use a for loop to iterate an array. Now the fourth step is to use an if condition. In if condition, if the biggest element is less than any other element, if it is less than any other element of an array, at that time assign that biggest value into this biggest variable. And finally I'm printing this out. So I'm printing the biggest element. Now I'll simply explain it to you once again. In the first step, we are initializing and declaring an array. In the second step, you are creating a variable of integer type, that is the biggest element. To this variable, you are assigning a first index position value of an array into it. So 1 is of 0th index position value, and you are assigning this 1 into biggest element. Now you are iterating an array using a for loop. After iterating an array, you have a condition, that is if biggest element. So biggest element has which value? It actually has 1. If 1 is less than a of I, so a of I first when it iterates, it has a value of 1, that is 0th index position value 1. So if 1 is less than 1, it doesn't enter into a loop. Next, in the second loop, second time when the loop increments, it becomes 1. So the first index position has the value of 2. It has the value of 2, and the biggest element will be having the same value 1. If 1 is less than 2, what are we actually doing? This 2 value is being assigned to biggest element, that is 1 will be replaced by 2. If any element is greater than the element which is present in biggest element, then that greatest element will be replaced by the smallest element which is present in biggest element. Now this is what happens while actually finding the biggest element in an array. So I hope you people have actually understood. If you didn't understand, please try debugging. When you debug, you will actually know what actually is happening in this program. So I hope you people have actually understood, and I'll compile this and I'll show you the output. I'm saving and I'm running. So you can see the value 90 is being printed in the console. This is what the output is, and this is what the biggest element in an array is. So I hope you people understood, and thank you for watching this video.